Happy Monday morning. I don't know if I'm going to share this or not, but I feel like talking it out loud will help. I did not have a good day yesterday. Waiting is so hard, and I feel like we can all understand what waiting feels like. And I was just really struggling with anxiety. Just like not going in on like panic attacks or anything, but just the feeling of just not knowing, and there's nothing else that I can do at this point except wait. And then you start going down the rabbit trail of what did I do wrong? Did I not sound good in the audition room? Because I cannot remember what I sounded like when I was singing. I just know that I started and then I was done. I cannot, was I out of breath? Was I shaky? I have no clue. So it's like, okay, maybe because I don't know what I sounded like, maybe I was terrible. Maybe I didn't hit the notes. Maybe I was out of breath. Maybe I was I don't know. And anyway, so you just go through this thing. It's like, for me, in my brain, I'm thinking, how did I not even get a call back? How was I not even in the running at all? But there's still hope. Now, I'm not trying to be unrealistic, but I am going to God persistently until there is an answer. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. And it's also helped keep me more grounded, I guess. It's not the end of the world, literally. And I keep telling myself that it's not the end of the world. It's just something that I really, really want. And I worked really hard to fight for. And it's so hard for me to not think about it. I mean, it got to the point last night where I decided to throw on a feel-good movie. I watched You've Got Mail for the first time ever. I know, I don't know how I've never watched it before. And it was so good. And usually in times of stress or anxiety, I go to a movie that I know really well or a TV show. And last night, I knew I needed something new that could keep my mind engaged. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the lines that I can quote by heart. I don't know this music score. And so that was really helpful. And I felt so much better by the time I went to bed. I felt so much better after just giving my brain and heart a break. Anyway, I feel like at this point, I'm going to start talking in circles and saying the same thing over and over. But the waiting is hard. And there's just not a whole lot you can do about it except try to work through it. And I might have to next handle rejection, which I'm not looking forward to. It's a real possibility for sure because, again, I was not called back for anything. But yeah. Again, I'll start talking in circles if I keep going, but those are just kind of my initial thoughts, how I've been feeling the last 24 hours. Hedwig, be nice to your brother. It is, what day is it? Wednesday? It is Wednesday morning, and I officially got word from that theater company that I was not offered a role. So I've been a little bummed. I got the email last night. Come here. You guys know I need some snuggles, huh? Anyway, I got the email last night and I was sad. Also kind of relieved that I didn't have to wait in anticipation anymore. I was kind of getting to a point where I was like not happy. But the casting process, it can take months sometimes. So the fact that they had to do all of that so quickly. Then he'll get down, he'll circle back, he'll come back up. You're so silly. I have thoughts, but they are not formulated. And I'm just letting myself take the day to kind of go through the grieving process because, I mean, you all saw how much work and time I put into preparing that audition, and so now I don't get to do it at all. I kind of felt that I would at least be offered a role in the ensemble, so that was not the outcome. That was not quite the outcome that I was expecting. Because then I think I'm just sad that I'm not part of it at all, because it's such a good show. I love you. I'm going to say no to snuggles for a little bit, okay? Hedwig's waddle when he runs is like my favorite thing ever. Okay, so he is off, distracted. Yeah, I am just sad. And I'm gonna let myself be like that for today, and then I need to get over it. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like it was my career. It was one audition. One. Where I think the statistic is you book one job out of 64 auditions. I just thought that potentially there was a better shot since it was a community theater, but it is what it is. So they shared the cast list. So I was also just a little bummed because there's like 23 in the ensemble. I'm like, dang, I didn't even make that. Crazy. So it is what it is. I'm kind of looking around the area for maybe a vocal coach. I think that would be beneficial for me. I just kind of have some trust issues with that, so I'm looking around. We'll see. But I think that would be good for me to do. And then, you know, when the next opportunity comes, I'll be that much more prepared. I think also it was just difficult because I had finally gotten my work schedule panned out if I got something in the show. And that's just kind of difficult to do overall. And it's hard for me to ask for. And I obviously can't expect work to accommodate my life, unfortunately. So I think that too is just kind of a bummer because everything seemed to line up really well. But I know I'm still talented. You do question yourself a lot though. Like, wow, there were 23 ancestors that were cast and I didn't even fit one of them. They cast understudies, didn't even fit a Wednesday understudy. Just kind of like, oof. Makes me not want to put myself out there again. But it happens. That is literally the nature of that industry. I am sad. I'm very sad. I'm a little heartbroken, a little angry. But again, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So it's gonna be okay. I've really enjoyed making these videos though. So like, what do I make videos on next? My daily life is not exciting. I snuggle chickens and work. That's pretty much it. I was gonna say that it's not lost on me that, you know, God is protecting me from something, or for some reason, like, this is not what I should be doing right now, which is great. And it's good to have that perspective. It's good to have that perspective, or else, I mean, I don't know how people go through life without God. I'm just saying. But obviously that doesn't make it any easier to work through. You guys are making this video a little difficult to film. The hummingbirds are chasing each other.